The Borough Park JCC serves over 7,000 clients a year, of parents and children combined. We provide them a one-stop shop for all their social service needs. We provide them access to government benefits that they're entitled to, career counseling, which is a major part of our JCC, crisis assistance, immigration assistance, and many, many other programs that people may need. We have been giving over the torch to a younger generation of Askanim that are on our board, that are involved, which we will introduce them later. We also have been very lucky in the last year to have hired a new executive director, Rabbi Yerucham Silber, who has done a tremendous job for us.
I want everybody to know the kind of work and effort that Yitzi Stern and Yerucham Silber and the rest of the board and staff of the Borough Park Jewish Community Council have been putting in these past months, day in and day out, to ensure that people in the community are served.
And congratulations to Executive Director Yerucham Silber, who I'm sure will do a great job at the JCC. But congratulations to him for his excellent work over the past year. And a resourceful and vital JCC is going to be even more necessary as we see sustained attacks in Washington and Albany on the very role of government in providing help for people. So I present the Corporate Leadership Award to Barbara Chulis, to Jonathan Zaliski on his behalf, CEO of Health Plus America Group from the Borough Park Jewish Community Council.
And as somebody who represents the suburbs of Brooklyn, it's always good to be here with all of you, and I look forward to working with all of us the years ahead to make our city the special place it's always been.
Our next honoree, who's receiving the Hakaras Hatov Award, is someone that has been there for us for the last, 9, 12 years? I can't remember already. And Fred is the product of that family and is a loyal Jew and a loyal citizen of the United States, and a wonderful, wonderful example for young people how they can serve the general community as well as their own community.
I just want to thank all of you for this award, and it's been a great pleasure for the past 11 years helping and serving the city. Thank you.
I just want to thank all of you for coming out here to support the Borough Park JCC. And I think it's really incredible with the work that the new board has done and the new executive director, Yerucham Silber. And I have to tell you, the personal intervention of Willie Rapfogel, who probably put literally hours into making sure that the Borough Park JCC will be there to service the community. I'm proud to announce that the Borough Park JCC is back. Dominic has been a mentor to me in the City Council, a personal friend, and someone who I know always has not only my back, but our entire community's back as well. So thank you, Dominic, for your friendship, your leadership, and your genuine concern for our community, and congratulations on receiving the well-deserved New York City Legislative Leadership Award today.
You know, the work that the JCC does is a mitzvah after a mitzvah after a mitzvah. In my faith, it's a corporal work of mercy. It's what we are charged and told we must do. Why do I feel such an affinity to this work? Because my mother was a social worker for Catholic Charities. The very same work being done by a similar organization in other parts of the city. And if there aren't groups like JCC or Borough Park, which there almost was not, people will go unserved. And so please give a big, warm, grateful welcome to our finance chair and one of your honorees, Councilmember Dominic Emmerich Jr.
I want to thank the people in this room who support JCC of Borough Park. Because if it wasn't for you, this organization would not be able to be where it is today. Our work is just beginning.
This is elected officials and those that wannabes are coming out, and we're strutting our stuff in front of you. We are showcasing ourselves because we know when the Borough Park Jewish Community Council unofficially supports someone, that person's elected to office. Now, Maimonides Hospital, as you know, is headed, chaired, directed by the one and only Pam Breyer. who is the leading health professional in America, Dominic Stanzione, the best, and Vice President of Patient Relations, and that is Dr. Jay Lipschitz, who is the senior, who represents Maimonides today, as well as Doug Jablon is probably here as well, the angel of mercy, as I call him. But we know one thing, Maimonides Hospital is the gold standard of which all other hospitals have to compare themselves to. And how do I know? Because I am personally alumnus of Maimonides Hospital, that's for sure.
That the Cancer Center at Maimonides would not exist today if it wasn't for the support, the generous support of all our elected officials, as well as all the community leaders who advocate for us. So thank you to the Borough Park JCC. We're really honored to partner with you in doing good work for the community.
Thank you to the Borough Park Jewish Community Center for all the years of providing assistance to everybody in the community. And as my grandmother in Taiwan used to say, Chazak ve'amatz.
And we think it was smart business sense for Investors Bank to open a branch right here in Borough Park. And I know you're doing great work in the community, and that made sense for your organization. It made sense for Borough Park as well.
At Investors Bank, again, yes, we're bankers. But we live our lives and we run our business in the notion that we can make a difference in people's lives.
Let's make this organization the strongest organization and one of the strongest organizations in the city of New York. Thank you.
You may have seen an article in the New York Times about a month or two ago that acknowledged the extraordinary growth of the Jewish community in this city. And then there was a line in that article with a little bit of shock to it, where they also acknowledged the extraordinary economic need in the community. Well, a lot of us have known that for a long time. And the Borough Park JCC does an extraordinary job of addressing that need, and we have to be there for the JCC. I have the honor of presenting the award to Alfred Schoenberger, and I'd like him to come up and his wife Judith to come up. But I think we can safely say that one of the people who defines generosity and spirit, defines all that is good in Borough Park, is Alfred Schoenberger.
We decided we're going to giving away time for the disadvantaged, poor people who need help.
Our next presentation, I want to call once again Dominic Stanzione from Maimonides Medical Center.
You know, one of my favorite quotes comes from Winston Churchill, where he said, "We make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give." There's no one I know who better exemplifies that statement than our honoree tonight, Peter Rebenworth. Peter.
I just want to thank the Borough Park Jewish Community Council for their excellent work and also for this award, obviously.
New members of the board of the Borough Park JCC, and ask them to come up. Menachem Karfinkel, Moshe Steinmetz, Naftali Reiner, Shia Langzem, Pesach Greenberg, Simcha Bernath, Yael Greenfield, Yael Wiesel, and Yossi Nadler. I ask you to please come up here.